Hey everyone, Jack here for Gold's World, and welcome to Nottingham Gaming Market September 2025 pickups video. So first one, of course, I had an amazing time at Nottingham Gaming Market. So it was wonderful to meet everybody, some old friends that went here, and some new friends there, of course. Wonderful traders that went here, and even, of course, I met a few good people as well from there. I seen Gemma from Games24, Callum's Retro Ghetto, received a little clip. It was a little bit fun from there, but it was lovely to see him again. But when there's Stuart from TootyUK that went here, it was lovely to see him. And I made a new friend that went here, Ed that went there, and his YouTube channel, Ed's Hunt. Great guy, great, lovely to meet him for the first time and have a nice little interview with him. So anyway, if you haven't seen it, go check the vlog out, that one here. And if you've been to Nottingham Gaming Market, let me know here in the comments or at the Gaming Market vlog, that one here. So anyway, without further ado, let's get it started. So before we get into the show you what stuff I picked, that one here, I want to show you some snapshots at the screen right now. As you can see, there's a lot of listed games as I am looking out for that one here. A couple of them are going to be off the list, that one here, so you are to see what it is. There wasn't any PlayStation demo disc, that one here, so it is sad, but however, we'll still keep a lookout for it. So anyway, let's get our pickups started. So, we're going to start it off with my good friend Mark from Sega Mags. It was lovely to see Mark that one there. It was an absolutely great to meet him. Great, a lot of stalls that one here. Now, before we get into that show, what I got, there is a clip, that one here, that I will show you that one there, because this is a very important announcement. That if people haven't followed him on Facebook, that one here, or if you join the group, that one here, because there is an announcement that will be taking place. So anyway, any further ado, let's show you the clip, that one here, to see chat with Mark, and hopefully we'll see what is happening in the future of this store. So everyone, please take a look. Alright, welcome here to it, and I am with my friend Mark from here.
Hello.
Because there is an announcement that is going to be happening next year in October. Can you tell us now? I hear that the report is that this is the last ever Sega Mag sale here at Nottingham Gaming Market. Is that true?
Yes. So basically, as most of you know, I'm a bloke that sells magazines, and I've now started selling books and other things. So Sega Mags as a name doesn't really reflect what I sell, because I'm not just a bloke that sells Sega Mags. Yeah. So as of next week, we're changing to the Gaming News Agent, which better reflects what we sell. So we've sell a lot more books, we've started to sell board games and collectibles. So effectively what the Gaming News Agent will be, anything that a newsagent would sell, 90s newsagent, we can sell on here as long as it's gaming related. So books, comics, we've got some fiction books coming in, Halo fiction books for example, that's exclusive to you guys, so I'm not revealing that until next week. The mags, of course, we'll still do the mags, we'll still do the free sweets, because everybody loves the free sweets. Yeah. But yeah, the plan is just to expand the business and basically become the W.H. Smith or T.G. Jones, as it is now, of the gaming circuit, which a few people have said in the past. Yeah, so basically it is very sad, it is an end of an era. It's been 10 years since Sega Mags was all started, so now, what would you say, do you gonna miss the Sega Mags' name for one here? Yeah, so the good news is for Sega Maniacs is that Sega Mags will live on, so it's going to go back. So Sega Mags was originally formed by two people, me and a guy called Matt, and the pretense of it was two blokes collecting every single Sega magazine in the UK. We're still going to be doing that, so the Sega Mags bit will live on, and all we'll do on the social media pages there is we will literally have, we'll reminisce about the magazines still. The Gaming News Agent will take over on the gaming circuit purely because it isn't just Sega Mags we sell, so we'll have Sega Mags for the collecting part, so we'll put the bounty back out soon for the missing issues, and the Gaming News Agent will basically be your one-stop shop for anything print on the gaming circuit.
Yeah.
We've already got a few new publishers lined up, so from Play Expo we're going to have another new one on, we're going to have some more art books, we've got cookbooks, we've got Halo and Dead Space fiction books coming up.
Yeah.
We're going to be selling stickers soon as well, so again, anything gaming related sticker-wise, Sonic, Mario, anything we can get our hands on. We'll probably do the Premier League as well, because that's quite popular.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, we're basically going to, the prices won't go up, so don't worry, even though we're changing the name, we're not going to wipe the prices up massively.
Yeah.
We're still going to be great value for money, and we're going to be your one-stop shop for print, basically.
Lovely. Well, Mark, it's been lovely having a chat about one here with someone here. So let's get back to the studio and see what the stuff did I pick. So there you go. So that was the clip. So thanks for Mark as always for his announcement. So the gaming news agent is going to be the news taking place coming up in October, which you're going to be seeing it. But anyway, it's going to be exact same as always with new features. I'm really looking forward to see him when we're down the road. So let's get started for one here. So I have 3 PlayStation magazines that one here to now added in my collection. And I'm very excited for one here. So I said to him on Facebook, can you keep all of those to Nottingham Gaming Market? And he said, yep. And he says, happy with that. So I have here, so issues I got. So I got here, issue number 66 for one here. Very nicely see that James Bond in there. And then we got issue 67. Nicely filled with Final Fantasy 9, so it's really nicely. And lastly but not least, issue 68 for one here. Yep, issue 68 for one here. Featuring LA Manager 2001, so the new beginning of the 2001 issue for one here. But anyway, I'm very happy to get all of these 3 for one here, but off the list. So how much did it costly? So basically they are like £3.50 each for one here. So a grand total of £10.50. But he said it will give you £10 as a good friend. And I said, that's a done deal. So I'm happy we're walking away with 3 of those. So now, let's hopefully we'll see that more coming up in the future endeavors. Now, next one to the next trader for one here. It's a private trade name, I think it's called Ahmed one here. But I'm hoping if I got it okay right for it. But it's lovely to see them. But these other traders on a very expensive rate for one hit, you know, like I seen like, you know, you've seen the clips like Castlevanias and all kinds of rare games that one had, very greatly conditioned to it. So I went in there, so I got 1 for the PlayStation 1 and 1 feature that one hit, which is surprisingly will coming up very soon, and that's going to start doing collecting. So the first one for the PlayStation 1, my search is finally over. I've been looking for this for a long time, and now I finally have it home with me. Yep, I got Formula 1 Arcade. This one here is the very last ever making a Formula 1 game on the PS1 systems, and then they turned it into the PlayStation 2 for one here. Because it is very, very hard to find. I'm so apologies for the light effect, it was all bright sunny out here. But anyway, it's like the version of like playing like Mario Kart, but differently. But I don't mind whatsoever. But I want this here. It's so funny I have it with me. And like we said, it's very, very hard to get collecting like this one here. So how much do you pay? If you can see for one here, £20. £20? That seems a good price there for one here. And he said it's very hard to do F1 games that are going to be upper pricing a bit. So let's go inside here. So nice, we have a nice manual for one here inside. And of course it's the disc for one here. So we're going to have a check and see. Oh, look at that. It is a good condition disc for one here. One thing you know, I'm really looking forward to get this. So I'm going to do is like looking at the playthrough again, and hopefully I will go do this recordingly coming very, very soon. So anyway, thanks so much for Formula 1 Arcade phone there. It's finally in my possession. Now, next up for one here to the next one. Now, I said to you, which game you are starting collecting now? And I'm talking about one game, we're talking about the series is Game Boy Advances. Yep, it's time to bring back Game Boy Advances to my collection. And this one here is a great start for that one here for me. And this one here is box completed. You also got a nice protected case, so I'm happy to take it home with me. So that, my friends, is this title. Yep, I have Tekken Advance here. This is going to be taking place like your story of Tekken 3 for that one here. But it is such absolutely fantastic. I've seen some reviews. They are a great score for that one here. They got a lot of 8 out of 10s. And it's definitely a very good play on the Game Boy Advances. So, anyway, how much did it cost you for this together? Hope you can see alright. But if not, £45, just right there. So, before I show you here, this, like I said, if you want proof for one here, I'll give you proof for one here. But likely the group when it says, thank you, say, allow me to open up this one here just to double check. So, I want to say big thanks so much by doing that. So, here we go. So, here we are. There is a cartridge for one here. And of course, if we go get it out. Yep, here we are. There's a little manual for one here. And then I see, well, nice to get a little warranty for one here, just to be sure. But anyway, very happy and excited to get Tekken Advance. It's a great start for one here. So, and I cannot wait to test this game out, and hopefully we will see a blast. But I want to say thank you to, I think, Ahmed, Private Trader Ahmed, for one here. But I just want to say thank you so much for one here for getting these 2 games. I'm really looking forward to playing it. Okay, next up for one here, there's a meant to be some nice trailers called Bygone Games. Now, Bygone Games, they got a lot of great all the Game Boys here, originals, color, and Game Boy Advances. So since I have the first Game Boy, I thought, why not? I'm gonna go with both of them. Now, they were on the wish list, but I was watching some videos, and I found out that 2 games is a good start as well if I want to add to my collection. So the first one I picked up is this one. Yep, it's Crazy Racers. Yes, so featuring the clan army for one here. As you can see, you recognize the characters from the YouTube series. Even of course, there's Dracula from Castlevania himself. It is so really awesome to see. Very happy with that. So I paid this one here £45, which is a good price. So we're gonna have a look inside. So if we can, hopefully can find it out. So, yeah, right, about it. So open up here. Oh geez. Yeah, here we go. Tough to pull it out for it. So inside, so we have. Oh yeah, we have it. There is a manual for one here, which is nice, and of course, here we are, but little cartridge is in there. So, really lovely to see. Yep, very nice condition to it. So, like I say, I cannot wait for one there. Now, unfortunately, I say the owners said that this one is much better than Mario Kart, but I said I don't mind at all for it. It's just be a part of collecting, and this one here is like needed version, like flipping out like start like Mario Kart Super Circuit for one here, but however, it's a great title, great music for it, and hopefully we'll see that in the future levels on my channel. So really looking forward to having that. And then next up one here to another Game Boy. This one's another good hitter for me, and I thought, yeah, I'm taking it home with me. And that, my friends, is this. Yep, Super Mario World featuring Super Mario Advance 2 for one here. Another great one here, platforming. So I've seen the playthrough from it. It looks really good. And even, of course, in this game, they have voicing in there, is costly, which is surprisingly. And I said, wow, I never thought of this, having that. I thought usually Game Boys don't usually talk about one on Game Boy games. But with this one here, it is great news, that one there. So how much did you pay for this one here? £50. So 50 quid seems a good price, that one here. So we're gonna open up this bad boy and we'll see everything is in there. Alright, here we go. it's a little bit of a tough one to hit using one of those someone here, but I like to prefer like if your case is like one of these someone here, a little bit more helpful for one here. But either way, I got it out for it. So let's see what we got inside. So we got a nice manual inside little packaging. So that is a great start for one here. A nice packaging inside. So that's fantastic. And see inside. Yep, here it is. The little cartridge is in there. So we're gonna have a check. Yep, looks like it's another good condition as well. But I tell you what, that is fantastic. Keep it in a wrap packaging, which is absolutely fantastic. That we're there to see. But anyway, very, very happy to get these both titles. That one here. Big shout outs to Bygone Games. Now, as you know, we're going to do it on Twitter, that one, aka X, that one here on the channel. But anyway, please go see them for one here. They are really lovely to see. There's some couple of like they say there are a couple of rare gamers and all kinds of fun. But hopefully, like we said, please go see them. It was lovely, lovely to go to have a chat with them. Okay, next up on it to the next trader for one here, and that is first time ever make it to it, and that is Console Patrol. So first time for one, I follow them on Facebook. They got great tons of good stuff, but there is only one game that is now going to be off the list. It's a SNES game for one here, and that, my friends, is this one. Yep, I finally have a Street Racer, and this time it's the complete set for that one here. Everything is all in there, and it's a power version, which is really lovely to see. Yeah, including, like you say, a different language in here, but however, it's great that I wanted to finally get this one here, and I paid this £20, so which is a great valuable price for that one here. Okay, here we go. So let's take a look at this one. So nicely got a condition to it. Now there is a little bit of rusty for one here. You might see it. Apologies for the lightning one here. But anyway, but you see everything is there. It's only game completed. So let's have a look and see. So here we go. So there's a cartridge for one here. And of course, a nicely manual, very costly, very excited for it, so cannot wait to get this started. So all I need now for one here is to get a Japanese Sega Street Racer for one here, and that will be the complete set of this. So I just want to say a big thank you to Console Patrol for one here. Please go say hello to them, that really means so much for one here. Okay. Now we get down to the next trader for one here, and this one's the very first one here. I do apologize for the traders, the name for one here, but hopefully it might be one of the privates or something. But I'm just going to say big up to say, I hope you apologize for one here. But this game here is one game for the SNES, and this one I'm finally have it in my possession, and that, my friends, is this one. F1 pole position, the very first one. I really want this, and you made my day. I'm very happy and finally got my hands on F1 pole position for one here. So it is game very tough one to find, you know, F1 pole position games for one here. So how much did you pay for this one? It's always a box complete, and in my series one, but if not, £50 I paid for. So let's open up for one here and see the inside. So nicely, it is nice that one here with a nice protective case that one here to protect your games that one here, and the cardboards like this. So yep, it looks like a very nicely condition for it. So that's great. So we're gonna open up here gently. So oh yeah, there is a little bit of a bang for one here, but don't mind. But here we are. The cartridge is there, which is really lovely to see. And yeah, there we are. A nice instruction manual for one here, which is lovely to see. And I cannot wait to play for this one. You know, I really do for it. But anyway, I want to say a big thank you so much for one here for one of the traders. But like I say, apologies for the trader's name. But if you want to know what the trader's name is, really appreciate it if you can do. But anyway, that's fantastic, but I need to get is the most very tough rare one, that is pole position 2. The very most rare ones just to look out for. But anyway, very happy to get F1 pole position in my hands, and I'm very happy with that. Now, let's move on to the next one for it, the next trader, and that is, of course, is Ed, that one here. And I will need to get in my drink, so just give me a second. Perfect. So, that is Ed's Hunt. So, lovely to see him. He's got a nice little store for one here. And even, of course, and like I said, he's a good, now I've got a new friend for one here. But I want to say big thanks to him as well. And he said, as a kind heart and a friend, he gave me some prices coming off from it. So I said, that's absolutely fine. So, and I say that, you know, I like fighting beat-ups, that one here, you know. But this one, you know, I'm very happy with it. So I got one for the PlayStation 1 and one for the PlayStation 2. Now, the PS2 one I have is from a North America one here version. But I don't mind throwing it. I already got the power version. Now I have the North America version of this one. Yep, you recognize it. DOA 2 Hardcore means Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore, that one here. It looks great for one here, I would say. But you can see here, if you can see the bottom for it, it usually be like Peggy's numbers, but you got a T for T, that means it's going to be his America version. So, inside, so there you go. So, nicely with the case and the disc to have a check. Yep, nicely done for one here. Really nicely done for one here. So, price here for one here, I will tell you about the price that one here in a moment. Now, the next one here is a PS1 game, and he says, this one is definitely a recommended, so I thought, alright, we'll go for that one. Now, this one here is a weird long name for one here, but it's coming from Atlas, that one here. And that, my friends, is this title. Yeah, so what it is, that one is called Go You Can See, that one here. I'm hoping to just say that one, but this is up at number 2. But anyway, this is a great biting beat up, but even though, gotta go below those butt cheeks. But yeah, this one here is a weird one, but however, it is a great title for it. It's very recommended, so give it a try. So, and like I said, this is a Japanese one here, so you can see here. So you can see that's all Japanese here. And he says he'd give me a good price, that one here. So as you can see here, it's like £25. So, and he says that, well, how about I'll give you 20 for one here? And I says, you sure? And he says, thank you for one here. So before we're gonna have a look. But nice packaging for one here. It really is, that one here. So, yep, looks like it's good. Open up and, yep. So very nicely to see. The nice got a manual inside, so hopefully we'll give it a try. And, ooh, look at that scary looking for that one there. That's absolutely great for one here. It really is. Well, tell you one thing, you know, it looks really, really good for one here. I'm gonna I will have a look at a playthrough from it. Where hopefully I'll give my thoughts to it, and I hope you say it'll be a good decision to pick this one. Which is good for one here. So how much do you pay for everything here for one here? So basically for one here, this one here, £15, and this one here, £25. So that's £40. So, and he says, how about we'll give you this price? Say, I'll give you both of you £38 for one here. And it's just you from your mind. And he said, yeah, he says, always kind and a good friend for one here. Big thanks to Shoutout to Ed on there. Make sure to check out his YouTube channel. Go and say hello to him. Anything Gaming Market, someone here, go see him. It was going to be a fantastic way to see him. Okay, now we get down to the very last ones now. So, next one we'll go into is Subarashi. Yep, so Subarashi is the next one here. Now, first one, of course, now there is a game for one here on the PlayStation 2. Now, he said he has it somewhere in his house, and he's also his local in Nottingham, so which is great for one here to see. And he said that when I saw him, and he's got pulled up the game, and I says, oh my god, yes for that one. So, And with that, and a special item for one here that I got, but I will show you that later. So, the game I got for one here, even saw from someone there say it was sold, but I was made the right decision to say to Ian for one here that, Obi, if you found it, bring it for one here. And ladies and gentlemen, my search one is also over. Yep, it's Namco X Capcom. Yes, this one, I really want this so much. For over 200 Namco Capcom players for one here, featuring the great story for one here. So you can see here, there's it in the back of it. We have 3 main characters in this one. Now that all the Capcom Namco fighters that one here and characters coming together to help you save the world from your special RPG world. But anyway, very happy, and I love that art design for one here. It really is that one here. So how much did you pay for this one? So recently I've seen this one eBay go from £17 to £30. Depends on the condition. But Ian, he said, will give you £10. 10 quid, which is great. And even accordingly, this game is celebrating 20 years. So released it in 2005 in Japan only. It's a sad that we didn't release it in North America and here in the UK's PAL region. But either way, it's just a Japan exclusive, so that's why it's understand. So we're going to open up. Get the sheet. There we go. Nicely clean. And there we go. Just look at that. Nicely going there. Nicely designed on the disc. Going there. Looks nicely shiny. So we'll have a look. Yep, and again, nicely clean disc for one here. Very happy with that. So finally, now I got this. So hopefully, I haven't chatted to Ian for one here as well. That there is another one, but hopefully I'll see him when the next time I see him at any event. So the other game is called Fist of the North Star, the 2005. But hopefully I'll ask him for one here, and hopefully if anything gaming market events, then hopefully he will try for one here. But anyway, thank you so much for that title. It means so much. And now we get down to the last one. And one thing, this is a quite surprise. I just get this little item. Just get a sec. Okay. So this item for one here, this was only the last one in stock. And he said that I will give you this for free. And I says, are you sure? For one here, I don't want to have problems. But one here, he says, no, it's absolutely fine. For one, he's kind-hearted. It was only one left. So, ladies and gentlemen, this here is the item of the day for me. For one here, throughout this, and all the traders were shocked. That one here, and I said, and jealous. Not me, but this specifically one. And I said to him, you should maybe next time, if you want to chat to, go to Ian. And he said, if you really want this one here, item I got, for one here, then hopefully maybe do something to your shop and gaming market events. So hopefully we can sort you out for it. That, my friends, is this. Yep, it is a Super Famicom SNES carrier case, that one here. It looks really, really awesome to see. So just open up here. And there you go. You can put your SNESes and everything else there. Controllers. There's your power adapters. Everything else there. It looks really awesome for one here. So that is definitely item of the day for one here. Very happy to get this beautiful Super Famicom. And basically, the price of this one, if it wasn't for free for one here, this one here goes from £30. But however, if you have this one with Super Famicom system inside of it, you're looking at about 85, 90 quid's worth. But anyway, I'm very happy to find this one here. I hope I could bring it to Nintendo Nottingham. So hopefully if anything like anything retro events, so hopefully I'll bring this carrier case for a big surprise for one here. But once again, thanks to Ian for one here for Super Rashi, was a kind-hearted and a good friend for one here. But I would say big thanks so much for getting both of these, which is the most fantastic way to finish it. Okay, now we get down to the next one for one here, and that is got 2 more left. That one here. So the next trailer is Console Passion. Lovely to see the console passion game for one here. It's great to see lots of stuff for one here. And so I picked up 2 Saturn Japanese games here. So both of them are off the list, that one here. So the first one is this one. Yep, I have Virtua Fighter Remix, that one here. This one here is a better improvement graphically for one here, because the very first Virtua Fighter is just a 3D pixel beta test. But with this remix version for one here, they changes the face, that one here. The graphically it looks absolutely perfect. So how much did he pay for this one? £12. So there we can see here, 12 quid's worth of that one here. So, and it says here that it's a great thing, and I say it's a good decision to pick this one, because that was on my wish list very costly, and now I have it. So let's open up, and oh, very nice, that one here, very nice design for that one here, and yep. Good condition there. Now I seen there is the American version. There was American Power versions of Virtua Fighter Remix, but I like to say I prefer the Japanese one, and they said that's a good decision for one here, because I said to them that just Saturn's ports, that one here, the Power versions is only the frame rate was dropping, that one here, like 29 something, that one here, but in the Japan's version, that one here, it's got a better frame rate, that one here, so that's why I love, they say, getting Japanese games is for it. As long as it got English titles, so that's absolutely fine for that one here. So anyway, thanks to that one here, so that's complete. And now we get down to the next one. Now this one here is a very rare one here, and I was made a good decision for that one here, because this was on my wish list throughout that one here, since the start for one here. So I need to say collecting Sega Saturn Japanese game. And this one here is not, it's got a good score review, but however, I don't mind at all. It's a great gameplay for one here on my eyes, for one here I've seen on YouTube. And that, my friends, is this title. Yep, GT24, that one here. I'm very, very happy to finally get my hands on that one there. It is the most tough one to find. But if you can see the lighting effects, if not, here's closely for it, betterly, £100 I paid for it. Yeah, it is very, very tough one to find for GT24. But anyway, it is what I'm looking out for, so cannot wait to start playing for this, and hopefully I'll try to get a hang of it. Go inside here. Oh, look at that. Nicely for one there, with a nicely picture, as you can see here. Nicely pictured with a nice lady on it with the racing car on it. Looks so really, really cool. So for this one here, let's see. Yep, it's a good condition. This there, costly is always getting a good condition for the Sega Saturn's Japanese ports. But anyway, very happy. Thanks so much for Console Passion for having to get these 2 games here. So they're off the list, that one here, and hopefully we'll see that more coming up soon, that one here. And now we'll get down to the very last game, that one here. That is a new trader, that one here, that I met, that one here. That is Checkpoint Chimp, that one here. Yeah, Checkpoint Chimp, that one here. Lovely to meet. Now I might not know the name of James. I'm hoping I got that name right, that one here. But it was lovely to see all range of great titles, even some rare ones. But I have the rare game, that one here. This one here, not quite what I was looking out for, but however, I just couldn't walk away from it, so I went for it. I just spent a couple of times just to look around. No one's bought it, so I thought I'm gonna go for it. And that, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, is this title. Yep, I have a 2x2. Now, everyone is saying Tombi on it, but listen, here's the thing. Does it have an E on it? No. It's a letter I on it. So, it's basically like this. If you get Tomb, you get Tomb Raider. That's easy. If you put an I on it, it's Tomai. So, it's now say Tomai. That's what you're going to call it. And you pass your test, that one here. So, 2x2, this one here, I'm very excited for that one here, you know. is such a great title, and it's definitely one of the hardest rare ones to find anyway for TootyUK for there for games anyway. From the Whoopee Corp company for there. So if we say, because if you run a company for here and you say, if you got say, take for instance like this, you get like say maybe 10,000 copies that like a limited run for one here, then that means understand. So this why is very starts to come in very high price. So I'm still looking out for TootyUK, the very first one to complete the sets for one here. But TootyUK 2 is a start for one here. So I paid this here £175. Yes, it is very hard for it. So I think it's well looking at it's like a mint condition for it, but I will have a look and see myself. Like open the packaging. And yeah, I can actually see that this might actually be a mint condition one. But anyway, let's open up gently. Oh, very nicely. Look at that, very nicely for one here. So manual and the disc got one here. Looks absolutely great. Let's see. Yep, it looks like it's a good condition for one here. Oh, this is absolutely fantastic. So anyway, they haven't got any links out one here for the checkpoint chimp that one here for trader. But I want to say big thank you to James that one here. So he subscribed to my channel for one here. And they always say, hopefully, give it a comment to see this. So, want to say thanks to that one here. Really appreciate it for that. So, anyway, TootyUK, the first one, I need to get. So, and there you go. So, that is everything you have got for it so far. And there you go, everyone. So, let's look at show you at the screenshots right now. So, that's the updated. So, we are looking at some other games. And of course, you can see here, there are some some Sega Dreamcast games that are going to be looking out for, of course. So hopefully I will see that but the next time I see if it's any gaming markets or any else like that. Hopefully I'll wait to do that to take that item off. So anyway, so that's about that. So let's finish it with his outro. And there you go. So that is the end. So luckily I spoke to the Rare Replay organizers that one here, and it says, do you think we'll have a chance for Nottingham gaming market will return? They said yes. So hopefully we'll look at is next year's April. So that will be the timeline. I'm going to get my tickets on that one. And I cannot wait to see hopefully some returning traders there. And hopefully some new ones, of course. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And even if you bought anything you got from the event, drop your comments below here. And even, of course, do your comments as well on Nottingham gaming market if you've been to attend to. So what was your thoughts on it? Anyway, so hope you enjoyed this video, and remember, drop a big like for the video, drop down your comments below, click punch for the subscribe button, and tap the bell for notifications to see more videos very soon. So then, this is Jack here. See ya.